showing you 8 ways to open a beer without an opener, because usually in the process of drinking you lose one and you don't have it or whatnot. So, like I said, I'm Lauren. You may remember me from such films as, I'm just kidding, that's my Simpsons Troy McClure joke. I always wanted to do it. So, roll with me here and you'll have fun drinking. First, little unorthodox way of opening a beer is with a ring. So hopefully you guys have a girl around, or you might wear rings too. So you have a ring in your beer. Hopefully you'll have girls around, or if you like wearing rings, that's okay too. Now you're going to have the lip of the ring under the lip of the beer. So then you apply slight pressure, pops right off. Okay? The next is going to be with a baseball cap. So guys always have caps on. There's always going to be somebody who has one on, especially if you're outside. So you're going to bend the brim of the cap like this. Take your beer, apply pressure, pops right off. There you go. Be careful how often you do it, because then you start getting a little frayed edges. But they make hats like that anyways now because they're cool. So everyone has a cell phone. So you have your beer and your cell phone. Now you're going to take your cell phone, place it right under the cap of the beer. This actually works better with 2 people, so one can hold the beer. There you go. So the next one's going to be with your belt buckle. Hopefully you have one on. Take your beer. You can also use this as a nice little pickup line to get close to whatever girl has one on. Move all that. The lid under your belt buckle. And then apply pressure. Pops right off. There you go. You can also use a lighter for this. Now you have the beer bottle and a lighter. Steal one from some of the smokers in the room. There's always smokers. They won't be around for very long because they smoke, but make sure to give them their lighter back though. Now you're going to put your hand around the top of the beer bottle, like so. Take your lighter, and you're going to hook it under the lip and your finger, and apply some pressure in the right area. Why is it coming off? There you go. Next nifty little way is with a dollar bill. Now, everybody has a dollar bill, but if you don't have one around, you can do it with a piece of paper. So either or, you have a dollar bill, and you're going to roll it as tight as possible. Now this just has tape because I didn't want to roll it and it takes a long time. But you basically roll it from end to end as tight as possible in a tube shape. And once you do that, you'll have it like this, and you bend it in half. Now you're going to place it in your hand between your index and your thumb. Okay? Basically, do it just like this. And it's going to act just like a bottle opener. Place it under the lip of the bottle without making it slide. There you go. Pops right off. Might be a little messy though, so be careful. Next time you're in a fix, you're going to use your countertop. All you need is beer, countertop, and hand. Works everywhere, when you're at a house, bar, whatnot. But you gotta be careful. Sometimes it's a little tricky with the rounded edges at a bar. And don't do it at your friend's house, because sometimes it'll chip the counter. But if you're at a random party, go for it. I like my counters, so I taped it. That's the designated beer opening spot. So you're going to take the beer, put the lip of the top right on the counter. And there's these glass ridges on the bottle. You have to be careful not to try to open those, because you might break the top off. So, beer bottle, counter. Ta-da! Those of you who drink alone, hopefully you have a lot of beer. Those of you who drink with friends, your friend's always going to have a beer. So if there's no opener in sight, you're going to very nicely persuade your friend to give up his beer so you can open yours. But the only thing is you're going to have to use a counter technique or one of the other ones, because you need 2 beers to do this. And once one's opened, you can't open the other one. So you're kind of, stealing your friend's beer. Alright, so you got both beers. You're going to tilt one this way. Here's your unopened beer. Now, the thing is, you have to realize is you're not doing the lip of this beer against the lip of this beer. You're doing the curvature of the cap against the lip. Because if you do this, this beer is going to be upside down, and both tops will pop off, and then you just wasted a beer, and no one likes that. So, using your thumb as leverage, you're going to place it right under here. Make sure you got the right area, and apply some pressure. Pops right off. Did it?
Yes.
Good. So, pop right off. There you have your beer to drink, and now your friend is basically screwed. So, sorry. Alright guys, I'm Lauren, and that was 8 ways to open up a beer without a beer bottle opener. And actually, there's 9. If you have a CD laying around, you're going to grab the CD. You're still good, right? I can do this. Yes? Okay. Now you gotta be ninja-like with this. So you have your CD and your beer. Kind of a... Ta-da! Don't use your favorite CD though. So, 9 ways. Hope you enjoyed the Mind Bite.